video is dedicated to Steven from Pancake Technology, whose company is working to develop an iPhone app for private music teachers. I don't know all the details, but I would definitely suggest you consider checking it out. So in this video, what we're going to be talking about is old finger versus new finger shifts and old bow versus new bow shifts. All right? And what this means basically is, when do I put the new finger down, or when do I change directions of my bow? Okay, before the shift happens or the second I arrive. Okay, so this is really only an issue when you want to hear the slide. If you don't want to hear a slide, then you don't really have to think about this so much. But when we're talking about new finger versus old finger, what it is either I shift up on the new finger and then when I get there I put the new finger down, or the opposite. I put the new finger down and then I shift. Okay, so in faster motion you've got either or. So they're definitely similar, but there is a little bit difference in the sound which can give your shift a different expressive quality. Now, to be completely honest with you, I very rarely do old finger shifts because I find that interferes with the balance of my hand, which you may have watched the balance video, and you'll know what I'm talking about in that case. But let me just show you one more time anyway, so you can make the choice that works best for you. So either you shift up on the old finger and then you put your finger down when you arrive, or you put the finger down and then you shift. Okay? Those are your two choices in terms of old finger versus new finger. Now, the bow side is basically the same idea. Either we shift and, we shift and then we change direction of the bow, or we change direction of the bow and then we shift. And in faster motion, you've got either one of these then. Or, okay, so there's definitely a real difference in sound there. And one is not right or wrong, you just have to know which you're doing, which sound it is that you want. So the way I would practice either of these things with either hand is in slow motion. So let me show you the bow one again in slow motion. I shift and then I change direction of the bow right when I arrive, or I change direction of my bow right as I start to shift. Okay? And so same thing with your hand. Practice in slow motion, definitely. And I think that's about all I have to say about that. So, good luck with your expressive shifts. Make sure you, one more thing. That's right. So with this hand, it's only an issue, new finger versus old finger, if you're changing fingers. If you're doing a shift that stays on the same finger, total non-issue. All right? And same thing with the bow. This is only an issue if you've got a shift that changes bow. If it is slurred in, you don't have to bother thinking about it. Now, of course, many shifts, you'll have both a change of finger and a change of direction in your bow, which means you have to make both decisions for that shift. Okay? Anyway, that really is all I have to say.